Welcome to day 12 of 28 days of yoga. We're going to start in Sukhasana with our hands facing up to receive some energy from the universe. We're going to have more of a workouty, checking my mic, having a more of a workout class today. So inhale your arms up to the sky, interlace your fingers using your ribs and your core. Turn to the right as much as you possibly can. And then you can bring your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you. On every inhale, sit up taller, get more length in your spine. On every exhale, twist a little more. We're going to inhale our arms up to the sky, interlacing with the opposite pinky on top than you just had. And then using your ribs and your core, turn to the left as much as you can. And you're going to bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you. You can turn and look behind you if that's okay on your neck. And remember to sit up taller on every inhale and to twist a bit more into the pose on every exhale. And inhale your arms up to the sky and then bring them back into your lap, palms facing out. I want you to bring your shoulders up, pull them back, and drop them down. And then we're going to move our feet. So our feet are flat on the ground, diagonally outwards. Our knees are tracking with our feet coming into a malasana, bringing your butt up off the ground. And then folding forward a bit, bring your hands onto the ground. Heel toe your feet out a little bit so you can take a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, look up and get length. And then standing all the way up, I want you to turn your right foot so that your toes are pointing towards the front of your mat. Your ankle is in line with the arch of your left foot, keeping weight in both your left foot and your right foot. And your knee is above your ankle, opening into warrior two. Inhale and reverse your warrior. And then coming all the way, reaching towards the front, coming down into side angle pose. And back into warrior two. Inhale your arms up, move your foot so they're both pointed this way, back to wide-legged forward fold stance, and then forward fold. Look up and get some length, and then inhale all the way up, coming into warrior two on your left side, remembering to keep weight evenly in both feet. So pressing down with all four corners of your back foot and your front foot, opening into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, and then we're going to come forward into side angle pose. So you're keeping the bottom half of your body the same. You're just reaching your arm forward and your back arm up, coming into side angle. And then back to warrior two. Inhale your arms up, bring your feet back to parallel with each other. Exhale all the way down. Wide-legged forward fold. You bring your left hand into the center of where your hands just were, so right in the middle, and then open up your right arm, reaching to the sky, keeping your toes slightly pointed in towards each other and pressing down with your feet. So most of your weight is still in your feet. You're just using the position of your arm to help you twist. And then replace your left hand with your right hand and reach your left hand up to the sky. And then bring both your hands down to the ground. Look up and get some length. Inhale, reach your arms up. Come back into warrior two on your right side. Straighten your right leg. Reach forward until you can't reach anymore. Coming into triangle pose. Remembering to keep your weight even in between both feet. So pressing down with all four corners of both your feet, pressing into the earth. Come back into warrior two. Bring your arms up and straighten that leg, turning it in so you can take warrior two on the opposite side. Straighten that front leg and reach until you can't reach anymore, coming into triangle. Your front ankle is in line with the arch of your back foot. And remember to keep weight in both of your feet, especially being mindful of pressing into that back foot. Come back into warrior two. And inhale your arms up, setting back up for a wide-legged forward fold, and then exhale, folding forward. Heel toe your feet back in and sit back down into Malasana. Straighten your left leg, keeping your weight in your right foot and your left heel. Coming into a side squat, you can bring your hands in front of you and fold forward, stretching out your leg and your hips. And then sit back up, slide your left leg back in, and then slide your right leg out. Bring your hands in front of you and fold forward. And come back into Malasana. And then sit back down on your bum and bring your legs out wide. Inhale your arms up. Keep your spine nice and long. So remember to bring your shoulders up, pull them back, and drop them down. And that is your correct, perfect posture for your body. So I don't want you to be copying what my body looks like, rather listening to my cues and applying those to your body. Watching me is just an example to give you an idea of what the pose may look like, but your body is different than mine, and even my own body is different on different days. So yoga is about feeling good and doing what you need to do today to feel good. The practice is so much deeper than the pose, and the pose isn't about what it looks like. It's about how it makes you feel and how it's benefiting your body. So keeping your spine nice and long, go ahead and fold forward as much as you can with a long spine. And then reach your arms all the way up. Bend your left leg in, turn towards your right leg, flexing your right foot, keeping your spine nice and long again and folding forward. I would much rather you bend your knee than bend your spine. So keep that spine long. And if you feel the need to go deeper into it, but it's not like in the cards for your body at the moment, I would rather you bend your knee. But it's so totally okay for you to just stay here. You don't have to go farther. It doesn't matter where you're at. There's nothing wrong with where you're at right now. And even if some days you do go really deep and all the way down in the stretch, the next day you might not be able to, because our bodies are always changing and they're different on different days. Especially if you are a woman and you go through your menstrual cycle, you have 4 different phases and your body is so different. Your mind, your soul, like your hormones, everything is so different in the 4 phases. But everybody has different days. We are ever changing creatures. So come back up, straighten that left leg, bend the right. Inhale your arms up, flexing that left leg, keeping your spine long and folding forward. You'll probably find that one side is more flexible than the other side. And come back up, and we're gonna lay down on our backs. So laying all the way down, keeping your knees bent and your arms out towards your side. Reach your right leg up to the sky, and then put it down. Reach your left leg up to the sky, and then put it down. Using your core and your arms, you can put beside you or put them out in front of you, pressing into your feet. It's easier if you have your arms like supporting you, so you might want to do it that way. And it's more challenging to not have your arms on the ground. We're going to sit all the way up, keeping our feet where they are. So getting wherever position you want with your feet, like moving around to find something comfortable, but then you want to keep them in one spot, ground down with all four corners of both of your feet, and try to sit up. You might be able to get some of the way and then use your hands, and that's totally cool. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now that we're sitting up, we're going to go into Navasana, boat pose. So we'll start with a modified version. Grab them behind your thighs, keeping your spine nice and long, your knees bent. And it's totally okay to stay here. We're going to hold it. Bring your hands out straight in front of you. Engage your core. And if you want to go deeper, you can try to straighten your legs. That's just not in the cards for me right now. I can't do it at the moment. But if you can, totally go for it. But if you're not feeling it like me today, no worries. I've been doing too much yoga, trying to make all these videos. Not the first time I'm practicing yoga today. Okay. And then coming all the way onto your back, your knees still bent. And hugging them in a bit. And then bring your hands behind your head. So your knees are above your hips. Your toes are pointing out straight ahead of you. Lift your chest off the ground. Your hands are interlaced behind your head. And we're going to do some ab exercises. So what I want you to do, we're going to go back and forth in time with your own breath. So let me show you what we're doing. But then I don't want you to copy my timing. I want you to do it. Inhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Back to center. So keep doing it. You're going diagonal. Left elbow to right knee. Right elbow to left knee. Keep going. It's at your own pace. We're just going to do this for a little bit. You can go quicker than me or slower than me. You can even switch the direction if it feels better for you to exhale when you pull in and inhale when you come back to center. You can do that. Don't get too much in your head about like the semantics of it. Just do what feels good for you right now. We're still going. Still going. This is challenging. Just for a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can put your back down, lay on the ground. That was challenging. Keep your legs bent towards you. And you're going to straighten your legs up to the sky. And then I want you to bring them down about a quarter of the way and just hold here. Keep your hands on the ground. You can press in with your palms to help keep yourself stable. Holding here. And then come another quarter, so you're halfway holding your legs up. And then you can raise them to that first quarter. Lower them back to halfway. And then bring them 3/4 of the way down. And lift them all the way back up. Come a quarter of the way. Halfway. 3/4. And hover now. You're not touching the ground. You're just hovering right above the ground. And then you're going to scissor your legs all the way back up to the sky. And then back down. Not touching the ground. Trying not to touch the ground. And coming back up Just crisscrossing your legs and going back down. Remembering to breathe. And then keep your legs pointed up to the sky. Breathing here. And then come halfway. Holding it. And then keep lowering as slow as you can. Slow, slow, slow. And meet me all the way on the ground. And once you're here, we're gonna lift our right leg all the way up. Grab behind the thigh and pull it in, flexing both your feet, keeping your legs straight. Bring your left hand to your left hip to keep that hip stable and not popping off the ground, and drop your right leg to the right side. And then take it all the way over to the other side, getting a nice twist in your lower back. Did you hear all my cracks? I always get so many cracks when I do this. This is why I really like this pose. And then reach that leg back up to the sky, grab behind your thigh, pull it in one more time, and drop it down. Lift your left leg up to the sky, grab behind your thigh, pull it in, bring your right hand to your right hip, and drop your leg off to the left side, keeping your right hip on the ground. And you might find that you can go like all the way down, but then your hip comes off the ground. So this is another case of, I want you to keep your alignment as a higher priority than the way you look and the shape of the pose, because short term, it's a mini accomplishment that you can create shapes with your body and it looks cool and it's feeding your ego. But long term, forcing yourself into shapes without using the proper alignment and moving your body in beneficial ways to you will actually cause more harm than good and may lead to injuries and just genuinely have the opposite effect that you intended in the first place. Yoga is meant to make you feel good. Feeling good is more important than looking cool. And then just swing that leg back to the other side. Getting that nice crack. I wonder if you're getting cracks in your lower back when you do this too. Well, let me know. Comment below. And then reach that leg up to the sky, grab behind your thigh, and pull it in one last time. And drop them down. Hug your legs in. Grab your feet on the pinky toe side and come into a happy baby. You can rock side to side here if you wanna. And then hug your legs in once more. Cross your right leg over your left and drop your legs off to the left side, looking over your right side. And then come back to center, switch the cross of your legs and drop them to the other side. Oh my, I got painting falling on me. Oh, Mr. Jellyfish. Come back to center, hug your legs in, take some circles on your lower back. This is your opportunity to do any more poses, movements, anything else you want to do before meeting me in Shavasana. Now is your chance, but I will see you in Shavasana. I'm ready for it. Slowly relaxing my whole body, relaxing my mind, clearing my thoughts, just being present and allowing the benefits of this practice to truly sink in. So important for you to take the time to practice Shavasana. Start making small movements with your hands and your feet. Stretch out your arms and your legs. Waken up from your Shavasana. Roll over onto your right side. But if you're pregnant, roll onto your left side. Slowly make your way back into Sukhasana. Bring your hands together at heart center. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to the universe, and be kind to all life everywhere. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. It was day 12 of our 28 days of yoga. leave a comment and let me know how you're feeling. You can always join the conversation in Brio Community. There'll for sure be a link below to join. I have lots of exclusive content at Brio Community. There are workshops, courses, yoga classes, guided meditations, and so much more. I'm always adding new stuff. And also direct access to me. We have a community group chat where we can all connect and talk to each other, and I can talk to you, and you can even request content and stuff. So Brio Community is where the party is going. Make sure you join. Right now it is $5.55 a week to sign up. So not the pretty, you can do it. You can do it. I know you're rich and you can do it. $5.55. If you can buy a coffee, you can sign up for a Bria community and be a part of my community, and we can be friends. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for day 13, or I'll see you tonight in Bria community.